The impeachment proceedings that bring us here now are predicated on false information spread by the Kremlin. Everyone involved knew they were sharing lies. From Trump and Giuliani's shadow diplomacy, through my missions to Ukraine and elsewhere, to members of a BLT team, a group convened for the sole purpose of investigating and damaging the Bidens.
Wow. Wow. Lev Parnas, man, don't f with that guy. You may remember his story, hired by Giuliani and Trump and those scumbags trying to dig up dirt, which led to the first impeachment on Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, make up false claims about fired prosecutors for political reasons, all of which was a lie. They brought in Mr. Smirnov, named Vodka, also Russian spy.
Hey, Cleveland, come here. Check out my onboard computer navigation system. Standard.
Left turn ahead.
Spanish.
Va a la izquierda allá.
Yakov Smirnov.
In Soviet Russia, car drives you.
Golt, whatever his name is, Chinese spy. But I've never seen an opening like Lev Parnas is in. What was so important about this, and this is something for Democrats to remember, is call them out by name.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
They need to be shamed, and it can't just be Republicans in Congress. I won't tell you all the guys he goes after here, and he points out, because this is a guy that was behind closed doors and part of the operation, was thrown under the bus by Trump when he was found guilty, and of course, had a conscience and did the right thing and came after them. Also has a conscience about Ukraine, considering he's from Odessa, which a quarter of my family is from, where Ukrainian Jews, I mean, my family left over 100 years ago, 120, but he left in the 70s, and he's seeing what Russia is doing, and this has always been about Ukraine. But watch as he just names names, even Pete Sessions, that's the one I'm going to tell you, who sits on the committee, looked at him and referred to him as what? Unidentified co-conspirator #1. Call them out. Again, I've never seen a more effective opening than this. Watch Lev Parnas.
From shortly after my arrest on October 9, 2019 to now, I have been trying to share the irrefutable truth with you. The American people have been lied to by Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, and various cohorts of individuals in government and media positions. They created falsehoods to serve their own interests, knowing it would undermine the strength of our nation. From November 2018 to October 2019, I was a key participant and a witness to numerous efforts to prove that Joe and Hunter Biden were linked to corruption in Ukraine. Rudy Giuliani, on behalf of then President Donald Trump, tasked me with a mission to travel the globe, finding dirt on the Bidens so that an array of networks could spread misinformation about them, thus securing the 2020 election for Donald J. Trump. Ironically, when I was arrested, my original indictment linked me to an individual referred to as unindicted co-conspirator 1. We now know this individual to be Congressman Pete Sessions, who sits on this very committee today. Today, I ask you to consider the following. In nearly a year traveling the world and interviewing officials in different countries, I found precisely zero evidence of the Biden's corruption in Ukraine. No credible source has ever provided proof of criminal activity, not the FBI, CIA, nor the NSA. No respectable Ukrainian official has ever said that the Bidens did anything illegal, including former President Poroshenko and former Prosecutor General Yuri Lutsenko. Even when CEO of Burisma, Mykola Zlochevsky, was offered a deal by Rudy Giuliani in exchange for information on the Bidens, he provided none, because there is none. The only information ever pushed on the Bidens in Ukraine has come from one source, and one source only: Russia and Russian agents.
And seen? I can't add to that. Tore them apart. Showed them for who they were. Do this every time, Democrats. This committee is, I mean, I've never seen anything like it for the number of people on the Democratic side who called Republicans not wimpy, sort of, oh, they're kind of bad, and oh, that was just wrong, you should apologize. No, called them liars, called them, pointed out that they were involved in activities that got Donald Trump impeached. It called them essentially Russian spies, that they knew they were laundering Russian talking points on Fox News through their committees and that they did it anyhow. This is what we need. Thank you for your service, Lev Parnas.